Hey, hello guys. This is the Ranger Gamer 06 coming at you. How's everyone doing today? And today I'm going to go over the main series of A Song of Ice and Fire series. And before I continue, I forgot to mention in my previous video, which was Fire and Blood, which is a prequel to the series that I'm fixing to review here in a minute, that they are making. Maybe I did mention it, I don't think I did, but they are making an adaptation, a TV show called, House of the Dragon, and that's based on Fire and Blood, so that's also on the HBO, like Game of Thrones, and that's coming out, uh, either this year or next. I think it's next year, 2022. So I just kinda just wanna get that out of the way before I start this video. So, yeah, let's get started with this video. So, as of right now, there are 5 books. According to the author, George R. R. Martin, uh, there's gonna be 7 books, and right now there's only 5 books at the moment, I mean, at least as you're watching this video, um, and, he started writing this. I got a little history here, hang on. He started writing in 1991, and it was published in 1996. That was the first part of Game of Thrones, and, all the way up to A Dance with Dragons, which came out 2011. And I believe that's the same year the first season of Game of Thrones came out. So yeah, 2011 was the last book we got. So it's now 2021. So hopefully the sixth book, which is called On Winds of Winter, will come out this year. I'm hoping, fingers crossed. So without further ado, let's get on with the books. Starting with the first book, A Game of Thrones. And these are all hardcover editions, by the way. Got the sword, here's the spine, and the back of it. It just shows you what all these books are. And you have the author himself. And you have the map of Westeros. You have the north and the south. There's the north, and there's the south on the upper left corner there. Yeah, you got the Wall, Castle Black, Winterfell. In the south, you got the Iron Islands, uh, River Run, Heron Hall, King's Landing, The Reach, High Garden, Dorne. Very beautiful. And yeah, same thing on the front, the map. Now, I used to have the paperback trade. The way that was set up was I think the north was all in the front and then the back was the south. So the hardcover, they just put both on both sides. I'm not for sure why they reprint them out on the back side, so. And right here it says, A Game of Thrones, A Song of Ice and Fire, Book 1. So, and these are not illustrated, so there's no pictures. They, they do, uh, they do have illustration version of these books. As of right now, they illustrate the first 3. And I'm debating whether I should get those. I might. Uh, I probably will just because I'm a huge fan of the series. So I might get them just to add to my collection. If I do, you know, be you bet that I will do a video on those. So and so far from the release dates, I feel like they're releasing once per year because this started, I believe the first one, Game of Thrones, the illustrated edition came out 2018. Yeah. And then A Clash of Kings came out 2019, and then just last year, 2020, A Storm of Swords. Where yeah, so I'm pretty sure we'll get the fourth one this year. So I'll keep an eye out for that. But that's your first book right here. Now on to the second book. A Clash of Kings. Here you got the crown. There's a spine, and it's the same, just different color. Now, this is yellow. Um, yeah, the map is the same. And it's just telling you on the flap that it's book two. So yeah, and if you guys watch the show, each of these books are actually based on the season. Like the first book will be based on the first season. This book is based on the second season, and the third book based on the third book, and so on. So, in case you guys didn't know that, but yeah, second book, second season. If you watch the show, so I think this is where we first meet. Yeah, Brienne or Brienne of Tar, that tall girl. Uh, with the crooked teeth. Uh, she first appeared in the second season as well as the second book. So yeah, and now for the third book, this is probably the thickest one out of all. A Storm of Swords. You get the helmet. This is green. There's a spine, and of course the back and the flap. Just saying. Oh, we got a different picture of Martin here. Hang on. He's younger. You see that? Yeah. Wow. Okay, cool. And the maps are the same, so I'm not going to keep showing that. It's the same map layout. Yeah, there's your third book. And of course, now, if you guys watch the third season, you know what happens. I believe, what was it? It was called The Red Wedding. Yeah. If you guys watch that part, you know what I'm talking about. That scene was shocking to me. And uh it's a little different than the book, however. It's not the exact same thing and as a show. It's a lot similar, but it's different in the book. And I'm not gonna tell you what the difference are because I don't wanna spoil anything because I want you guys to read the book. Just because you watch the show doesn't mean you know the story. I mean, in a way you do, but the books is different. There's some changes, and of course, most movie and TV show are usually based on books. So I always go with the original story. I'm not against the show. The show's pretty good, good acting, but this is the original. This came first. So that's why I prefer the book version. But that's just me. And yeah, like I said, this was the thickest book. It's heavy too. And then on to the fourth book. This is probably the shortest one. I think this was only like 600 something pages because most of these books are like almost like 900 or 800 pages. They are long books. The fourth book, A Feast for Crows. You got the chalice and the spine. And of course, this is red. Uh, Same picture, same map. Yeah, it's a flap. And actually, what's interesting about this book and the fifth book are actually split because when George was writing this book, he had so much material and he couldn't put it in one book, so he had to split it into two. So this book is very interesting. This is kind of focused more on the antagonist, like the Lannister, like Cersei Lannister. You know, you got it. It does have some. I mean, it's got Samwell. It's got uh, I forget the little girl's name now. Start with the A. Ares. No, she's the Stark girl. Oh, and Brianna. She's in this book. And she got her own chapter. But yeah, this is more focused on the villains and some good guys. You got the Queen Maker. That's new. Uh, and actually, this is my second copy. The first copy, I still have it back there somewhere. Uh, there was a publication mistake. Like it had like the two the same chapters. One paragraph came from a different chapter. Like it was messed up, you know. But so I went and got another copy, and this copy is normal. There's no mistakes, as far as I know. But yeah, I thought that's kind of odd, and that's bugging me now. I can't remember that little girl's name. Talk to the A. She is on here, and you got Aria. That's her name. Uh, right here. Like it doesn't have major players like Daenerys. I don't think she's in this one. Jon Snow's not in this one, and Tyrion Lannister. He's not in this book. They're in the fifth book. Like I said, George Martin had to split it. So there is a way. Elaine, she's in this book. Yeah, Samuel. But there is a way you can Google it. There are a couple of sites where people have put the chapters from this book and the fifth book in chronological order. One of my friends did. I just think it takes forever to read like that. I just read it separately. I mean, you'll still understand what's going on if you read it separately. That's what I did. So you know, it's where it works for you. Kind of like what Tolkien did to Lord of the Rings. You know, he had to split the three apart. I'll get into that when I make a video. So more on that later. So that's the fourth book. And the fifth and final book is A Dance with Dragons. Now I love this because this is unique. Like you got gold instead of white. You got white background and I guess like the shield. Yeah, there's a spine in the back. Yeah, I love the color of this cover. It's really gorgeous. Same picture, not anything new. Uh, yeah, book five. So yeah, this is the latest book we got, and this came out in 2011. So, and this is the second part. You know, like I said, this book and book four runs parallel. This one has the major characters: Jon Snow, Tyrion Lannister, I think Daenerys. They're all in here. Uh, like I said, you can read it in chronological order if you want. So that's up to you. Uh, the next book is called On Winds of Winter. You know, we're waiting on that. And that's what concerns me because, you know, George is 72 years old. He's kind of overweight, you know, and that's kind of worries me. Like, will he finish it? You know, I mean, uh, according to the updates that I've been seeing since June and July, his progress has been slowed down. So, yeah. I know he's got other projects, yeah, that he's working on. He's working on the House of Dragons, which is a show based on Fire and Blood. And and I might have mentioned this. Sorry if I might repeat myself. If you guys did not watch my last review, Fire and Blood, the description is down below. There's a link. If you guys want to watch that review, it's good. It's a prequel. So yeah. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And oh, before I forget, yes, I got more Funko Pops that I want to kind of show off. And this is my first one, Jon Snow. Now this is when he joins the Night Watch, the Crows, whatever. He got his death claw, his sword. I think the name of it. You can see the pommel, the white wolf, his cape. Yeah, really cool. Now, of course, this is a TV version, not the book version. In the books, his hair is actually dark brown, by the way, more straight. And if anyone were to ask me what is my favorite character, it's Jon Snow. He's my favorite character. My second favorite is Tyrion Lannister. I don't know why. I love his personality. He's very smart, like he gets it, he's very clever. I love his personality. Great actor too. The guy who played as him, I can't remember for the life of me what is his name. Uh, Let me look it up just real quick. He played in that Christmas movie with Will Ferrell, Elf. He was in that movie. Um, that is really bugging me. Hang on. I think he was born here in America. But yeah, you got Charles Dance. He played as Tywin Lannister. He's the father. For those who don't know who Charles Dance is, he played in Alien 3 as Dr. Clemens. He was like the surgeon of the prison. He played in that movie. And he also did the voice of the Emperor of Nilfgaard in The Witcher 3. Uh, Amarize, I think that's his name. Uh, Sorry, guys, hang on one second. Wow, you think it'd be easy to find it, but it's not. Oh, wait a minute. Peter Dinklage. Forgive if I mispronounce his name. Yeah, Peter Dinklage it was his name. I think it's how you pronounce his last name. Forgive me if I mispronounce it. But he played as Tyrion, my second favorite character. Awesome. And now my other Funko Pop is Ghost. This is Jon Snow's direwolf. Red eye because he's albino. And this one suits him really well because, you know, if you watch the show, which I think a lot of you guys watch the show, you read the books, is Jon Snow is a bastard child. What that means is they're not blood related, and so this pup kind of stood out. So it was perfect that this would be Jon Snow's direwolf. And that's, by the way, the direwolf is the Stark's sigil. That's their symbol. So yeah, the back of it, and this was not a Funko Pop. I forgot what it's called because I threw the box away. And I actually got this for Christmas just last year. Cersei Lannister. As you can see, this is where she short. This is when she becomes queen. If you guys watch the show, you know why. I don't want to spoil it. The little shoulder guards, the crown. Yeah, really cool. But yeah, I got this just last year for Christmas, so I put these guys up on my shelf in front of my books. So anyway, that's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this review. You know, if I find out more about the sixth book, I will keep you updated on that because I assume that's up for pre-order. I am going to pre-order it, probably from Amazon because I am excited. That's a book I am hyped about. Cannot wait to read it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This is the Ranger Gamer 06. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. More people come. Uh, Please subscribe to my channel. Give it a thumbs up. Hit that notification button for more videos. And I'll see you guys later. The Ranger Gamer signing out.